Hi, and in today's video we're going to be showing you how to make a channel banner for your YouTube channel. And don't forget to stay tuned right to the very end, because we're going to give you things that are essential to have on that particular banner, especially if you're using your YouTube channel for marketing. So let's jump across to the desktop and go and show you how to make a channel banner. Okay, so this is what we're going to do today, guys. We're going to show you how to make a channel banner. Okay, a banner for your YouTube channel, and also we're going to show you exactly what you need to have on it in order to be able to maximize your marketing potential from your YouTube channel. So like I say, if you're going to be doing YouTube marketing, then this is the way you want to hopefully set out your banner. So straight away, let's go and crack on and show you how you can actually go and create these yourself, even if you've got no real experience, guys. The tool we're going to be actually using today is called Canva. Now with Canva, you can have a free account. You can also do a paid account as well, a pro account, which I've actually got a pro account, but we're going to show you today that you can basically make these particular designs how in whichever account you have. Okay, so once in Canva, all you got to do is come into here and you literally put in YouTube, if I can spell, YouTube channel art, and then click on the search. And as you can see here, there are loads of channel art templates. I've got actually 4,500 templates that you can actually use. Plus, you can actually use and start and create your banner from a blank canvas, guys. So if you're more confident to do that, then you can obviously do that. Now, got to remember with YouTube, it can be seen on the widescreen TVs. It can also be screened on mobiles, on laptops, on tablets, and obviously on PCs. So you want it to look good and to be able to be visible on all of these devices. So there is a way that you obviously have to do this and make sure that the main part of your channel art is viewable on all devices. So if you are new to working with Canva and you're new to creating bits and pieces, I would probably is to scroll through these templates and physically look at something that catches your eye. Okay, now don't worry too much about the actual colors and that. We can change everything, but really just something that may catch your eye. So if we, for argument's sake, look at this one here, this is a template that we can use. And as you can see, it's got four different templates we can use. So we can get rid of some of these in a minute if you do this. But what we're really interested in is where everything sits. Okay. Now, as you can see on YouTube itself, if you go back to one of my other accounts here, as you can see, this is on a laptop. So we want it, all the wording, etc. We want to definitely be visible on a PC for sure, and on a mobile, because a lot of people view videos from YouTube on a mobile as well. Now, also you need it to look good on a TV. So the TV would be the maximum size. So this main big piece of size here. And as you can see, as I'm scrolling around, the actual things are highlighting. And that's easily done. So you can literally just click on them and then highlight, and you can change the actual wording that you want to put on it. That's what I'm saying, that you can change everything on these. But what this does by having a template, it gives you an outline of where you need to put stuff, because obviously these are in the correct position to show up on all devices. Okay, whereas if you're starting from scratch, you would need to obviously get dimensions and work out exactly the bit that you are actually needed to have viewable on all the devices. So by having this like this, you know that these bits are all ready to have on all devices. So if we were, argument's sake, we were going to change the name here and change the, so if we put it on as Smart Make Money Tactics, okay, which is my other channel. Obviously I've already got a, and then we can just pull it out, and if it doesn't quite reach, we can just reduce it down, and there we go. So that goes across the top. So if we then wanted to change this image, we could then change this image by clicking on it. You could go over to Canva here, and you've got plenty of photos and that you could obviously use. Okay, so if you put in here business mail, then you would obviously come up with some here. Now, I said we've got this one here. This actually comes up when you scroll over it. As you can see, you've got the little icon that comes up. It says Pro. So you can only use this one if you've got a Pro account. Okay, but other ones that haven't got this little icon, you can use as a free member. So you can just literally scroll down, and there will be some that you can definitely use as a free member, guys. Okay, but I think Canva is literally only a few bucks a month. I think it works out about 10-15 bucks a month. So if you are going to go into YouTube, you're going to be creating quite a few thumbnails, things like that. So it could be well worth investing in the Pro account anyway. Now, just for the purpose of this video, we're going to choose this image here. Okay, and as you can see, that's come onto the site here. We can then mess about with this. We can move it around, and if we click on this lady here, we can then delete it, and we can move this out, and then we can move this around. So if we were to say, so we're going to say marketing tips and tricks. Underneath, for argument's sake, we can obviously change this as well. This image here is just what this house in the background, but you can get rid of that if you wanted to. We could also put a image of maybe a laptop, so we can come across to and put laptop. You can obviously take an awful long time with this, guys, but let's just take this image here. This is a free image that you can take. So we take that one across, and we'll actually just reduce it down. And what we want to do is literally blend it into the background. So if we do the transparency and literally take it right back into the background there, this other one here we can then get rid of, and then we can make this a bit bigger if we wanted to, like that. So there you go. So we've now got a laptop in the background, which is a bit more congruent with what we are going to be doing here. Now you can obviously put in your some of your website or your other socials so that's quite a good way of obviously doing that, but personally I wouldn't put it in the banner. But I wouldn't do that. What I would actually do in the banner, what you need to be doing is telling people how often you're going to be producing videos. So literally, you could put new videos released every Tuesday and Thursday. Now, obviously, if you're not going to do Tuesday and Thursday, you can do once a week, twice a week. You could do it every day if you want. I certainly would say that you need to be doing at least probably twice a week to make your channel grow. So I would definitely look at doing that. Now, if we obviously take away this other image here, and then we can then get another laptop image, because we really want to be looking about working online and online marketing, all that sort of thing. So again, let's see if we can get a better image. Let's try this one here. Again, this is a free image, so we want to put that one across. Go and expand it out. And again, we can send. We'll position it so we'll send it backwards. So that should have highlighted that bit there. And then all we do is, again, we will transparency this down so it's into the background a little bit. Okay. And then what we can do is we can actually highlight. Ooh, moved it instead of highlighted. So we highlight the text here, and we could then go and we could change the color of the text to black, which would stand out a bit better. And again, with that one there, we could change that to black. Now obviously you can mess around with this for as long as you like to get it right, but don't worry too much. But that is the one thing that we want to do, guys, is to make sure obviously you tell people what your channel is about, maybe a channel name, maybe an image of you. And obviously I've put a business image here, but maybe try and put a actual image of yourself if you are trying to brand yourself. If you're not, and you're trying to be you're not going to be on camera and that sort of thing, then you could put a generic image here, or if you're going to do something else, then you could put images of the stuff you're actually going to do. Maybe you want to teach yoga or something like that, so you could put yoga poses and other bits and pieces as well. So as you can see, we've now got a reasonable bit of channel art that we can actually use. Now there is one other thing that I would actually do here. Now what I would actually do is I would be looking at flipping this image here. So we want to flip it horizontally, and then I want to basically move it across to this side here. Now and then I really want to move this all the way across here, because I want to show you something that a lot of people don't actually utilize. And if you're marketing on YouTube, you really need to start doing this. Okay, so we've got that now. And if we come back over to my YouTube, as you can see here, I've got an arrow with start here, and then I've got a link here which says make money on YouTube. Okay, now the reason this is, once you get back into your in your back end of YouTube, and we'll show you how to do this in another video, you can actually create links here. You can create a custom link to actually send people wherever you like. So it could be to send them to your website. I personally would be sending them to an opt-in page to build your email list. Okay, you could also, if you wanted to, send them directly to an affiliate offer if you're an affiliate marketer, but again, that restricts you to just one thing. I would get them onto your list where then you've actually got them, and you can market to them over and over again by using email marketing. And of course, email marketing is something else that we will be discussing, that we do obviously tips on this channel. So make sure you stay tuned, and make sure you obviously subscribe. So we can then do something very similar just with this banner we've already created. And we literally can come over here, and you want something that does stand out, something that goes against the grain. What I'm also going to do is just get rid of these other pages here, because we don't need them, and then we've just got the one page that we can use. So if we wanted to, argument's sake, create some more text, and we want to say weekly tips. So we was just literally could say something like get weekly tips. If we actually reduce that down in size, don't want it to detract too much, and in fact we probably could just put that underneath. Okay, and we can bring it down slightly, so you make sure you're in the part where you want it viewed on every single device. And then if we go to our search here, we go to elements, and if we click on and to say we want an arrow, we can then go and grab an arrow. And as you can see, some of these are most of these are free, but if we go and grab something that's so if we grab, say for argument's sake, this arrow here, and then we can reduce it down. And as you can see straight away, what's happening, guys, is you're obviously giving them a call to action where they can go and grab weekly tips. Now that should be roughly in the right area of where your link's going to come. Okay. Now all we need to do now is obviously download this and then upload it onto our channel. And that's a very simple thing that we need to do. So we literally would come in and click on the share, and then click on download. We make sure it was a PNG file, and we don't need to do a transparent background or anything, so we just literally click download, and as you can see, that is now downloading to my laptop. Okay, so then all you need to do is come over to your YouTube channel. So for argument's sake, if I was going to come across to this channel here, we go into the back of our YouTube channel, into YouTube Studio. So once you come into the back of your channel, we now need to scroll down and we need to click on customization, and we need to click on branding. And then all you do is basically, if you've already got an image here, you can change it. Just literally click on change and then upload the image you've just downloaded. Or if you haven't got one at all, you can literally it just says obviously you can add an image, and then you can do that, and it shows you there what it's going to look like on your 3 devices there as well. And that's how to make a channel banner for YouTube, including some of the great tips that you're going to need so you can actually start marketing on YouTube. Okay, trust you found that useful and interesting. If you did, smash up the like button for us. Don't forget to watch this video next. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell and you'll get notified every time we make a new video. So that's it for today. We'll see you on the next video.